Welcome to exercise 39. These are two-syllable and three-syllable words. And the best way to read these is by syllable. So we're going to go quickly. There's a lot of them here, and to read them all is going to take a little while. So we're going to go as quickly as we can. I advise you to go through and try and read them on your own and then listen to the video, see how many you know, or you can listen to the video all the way through the first time, then go back and read them yourself. The first one is agreement. Agreement. They were in agreement. Notice I divided into syllables. Next is always. Always study your spelling words. Annoy. Don't annoy your neighbor. Around, they went around and around. August, August is a month of the year. Away, notice the A here has the sound. Away, if you say away, you'll know what it is. Away. Awning, the awning made shade for the house. Banjo, he can play a banjo. Belongs, the book belongs to me. Notice the E is long because it's at the end of a syllable. If you spelled it, if you divide it there, it would be bell-ong, and that wouldn't make sense. Next we have birthday. That's a true compound word, birthday. Booklet, that's a little book. Borrow, may I borrow a book, and that's the long O sound, borrow. Burglar, the burglar broke into the house. Butterfly, the butterfly is pretty. Cartoons, I like to watch funny cartoons. Classroom, my classroom is a good place to learn. Columbus was a great sailor and discovered the New World. Complain. Oops, it should be divided here. Complain. Don't complain. Confess. I confess that I love teaching. Counter. And that could be divided either way there. Counter. Counter. Discover. Remember, the dividing these into syllables is for practical purposes. If you didn't divide it exactly right and still understand the word, you've accomplished the purpose. We're just trying to read these words on our own using the skills that we've learned. Easter, long E sound, Easter. Next is electric. Electric, and you might have noticed the E is long there at the end of that syllable, and the next one is short. Electric. Enjoyment. Enjoyment. He loved what he was doing. He experienced enjoyment. Eskimo. Live where it's cold. A wonderful people. Fellow. He is a jolly good fellow. And here again we have the long O sound, fellow. But here the OW is not O, it's flowers. Flowers are pretty in the garden. Gardener, the gardener takes care of the flowers. Goodness, goodness is a wonderful thing. People who are good have goodness. Hamburger. He enjoyed a delicious hamburger with cheese. Herbert, it's a name, Herbert. Herself, herself, she taught herself. Whoops, yeah. Jefferson, I got it right to start with. Jefferson, the president. Jeweler, and that vowel there, I think, is not pronounced. Jeweler. Kangaroo. The kangaroo jumps high. Lantern. The lantern gave light. Leapfrog. They played leapfrog where they jumped over each other. Mailbox. Put the letter in the mailbox. Mexico. Mexico. A wonderful country I love to visit. Monday. The first or second day of the week, if you count Sunday being the first. Mustard. Put mustard on your hamburger. New York. That's a split word there. November. The month November. Numbers. We just finished oatmeal. Yes, oatmeal. Pardon. They pardoned the criminal so he could leave jail because he had changed his life. Punishment. His punishment was that he was not allowed to go to the movie with his friends. Railroad. The railroad. The train rides on the railroad. Raincoat. It's raining. Put on your raincoat. Repeat. This is important. The re there means again, but anyway, notice the E is at the end of the syllable, so it's going to say its name. Repeat. Same thing. Reply. When somebody asks you a question, reply. And finally, return. Return your book to the library. Next one is Saturday. Saturday. Technically, it divides there when you pronounce it, but you can see the word sat there. Saturday. Scarlet is a color. Seagull. The seagull flies over the sea. Seaport, where you park your ship. September, a month out of the year. Shadow. Shadow. I'm going to divide it there. Shadow's pretty tricky. Shadow. And the OW makes the long sound. Not shadow, it's shadow. Sheepish. He was sheepish. That means he was shy. Oh, shadow, by the way, is the shadow cast by the sun. When next is shortness. He ran fast and had shortness of breath. Showers. Here the OW has the ow. Showers. Showers. We had some little showers today. It rained a little bit. Smartest. Smartest. If you look at the word smart, it'll be easier to figure that word out. Smart. But it actually divides right there when you pronounce it. Smartest. The smartest boy in the class. Snowball. The OW has the O sound. Snowball. Steamboat. Steamboat. Sunbeam. A sunbeam came through the window. Sunday. One of the days of the week. Swallow. Swallow. And notice the O here has the long O sound. Swallow. Not swallow, swallow. Teaspoon. Teaspoon. A small spoon. Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Toaster. Again, it's one of those words it's easier to read if you say toast and then add but it probably divides right there. Toaster. Tower. What's that one? It's not a tower, it's a tower. So you got the owl sound. Tower. Tower. A big tower with an antenna on top. Next is we have Tuesday. And you can see the U spelled U-E. Understand. Do you understand what you read? Unties. He unties his shoes. Untrue. Unhere means not. Untrue, not true. Western. A western is cowboys. Window. Notice the long O. Window. But yellow is O. So you have window, yellow. No, they're both the same. Yellow. That's right. That's a long. Both have the long O. But you wouldn't say yellow. It's yellow. And yesterday. Yesterday was a nice day. The last three words, you will not be timed on them, but you need to know them. The first one is never. Never say never. Under, like underneath something. And the last is myself. You may have seen that these words were actually very easy to read because all of the spelling patterns in all of these long words, we have studied all of them in the lessons before. And that's why the Natural Phonics Primer is so powerful, because we teach you how to read the words. Not just throw a text at you and say, guess, or look at the picture, but we teach you the system, English spelling system, that allows you to be able to read on your own. So best of luck, and now we will go on to the next step, the last step in Earth orbit.